Things is very bad in DRC. And if you want to know how bad it is, just look at the post of Congolese people. Look at the profiles of Congolese people. What they post and what they put on their profiles. Maybe just putting someone like someone had no neck. Someone was hungry, crying, he was hungry. That's how bad is it in DRC. They post about poverty, about hunger, misery in DRC. Unlike in America. In America, things are okay. Yeah, not really everything, but most of the things, they're okay. And if you want to know how they're okay, just look at the children, American kids. Yeah, when they're preparing them to go to school, where you see like, no, this kid here, yeah, everything is okay here. Yeah, things may be bad, not that bad. Yeah, because an American kid, when he's being prepared to go to school, you can see him, oh, hey, you have like a bag full of books and exercise books. The other bag full of food and cold drinks. That's an American. Well dressed up, a good tie and socks. Yeah, and there is a taxi or a bus, school bus, which is waiting just by the door. As soon as she or he comes out from the fleet, there is a car already waiting for him to drop him at school. And also those drivers, also they dress very nice, good. Everything is okay. Yeah, that's American kids. They go to school with food. And when they get to school, they're still going to make food for them, the meal. Meal for the learners. They respect the time. They have a lunch time. Eat like 3 times a day at school, the kids. Even in the class, you can see whatever they're doing, they always food around with them. Maybe they're like sitting there because everyone actually has his own table and his own chair. And there is a bag of books and a bag of food, cold drink, water, sweets, and the laptop. That's American. That's how they live. It's a good style. Yeah. When the teacher is there, well dressed and well respected, you can hear when the teacher is talking. Yeah, whatever comes from the mouth of the teacher, it makes sense. Whatever comes from the head of the teacher, it makes sense. That's why they're very confident. They have no complex. American kids, because they are studying in good schools and everything is good. They've never been hungry. And they are welcoming good people. Americans. Yeah. Once you learn following what the teacher is saying, teaching, you feel like something like not okay in the stomach. There is a water, they just open a bottle of water and just have like 2 drops of water. Like, ooh, ooh. American nice, eh? Like a Fanta, there's a juice there. Or something like just get, even sweets, there are sweets there on the table. And no one will ask the other, because everyone has his own thing. See, independence, that's America. That's why America is great again. Americans, eh? Nice to live there. Those American kids, they don't yawn. You'll never see an American like in the class, like all the time, like when it feels like yawning, just get something like, just open up a bottle of water, just have a drop. And it's okay. They're following the teacher, what is teaching. Americans. Yeah. But as in DRC, it's not the case. Yeah, as in DRC, things are very, very bad. It's worse. Because in the morning, we don't prepare the children to go to school. No kids is prepared to go to school. Yeah. Just wake up like you didn't wake up. Or you just come from the bed because you didn't sleep. You slept hungry. Now you couldn't sleep. You just woke up. When you woke up, there is nothing which has been prepared for you. When you come from school, you were already hungry. You just come with you didn't even have a bag. It was just like a plastic where you put your exercise books. They're all tired, tear up. Just come them, when you come from school, you're tired, or you're hungry, just put them, just leave them there, throw them. As a Congolese kid, just go straight to the bed. But you know you're not going to sleep, but you're just running to the bedroom just to lay in the bed because you are hungry already. When you wake up that morning, when you want to go to school, you're not going to look at anything. You're just going again and grab your bag. Nothing else. Like your plastic. Yeah, no juice, no water, nothing, no bath. You're not going to have any bath because I'm hungry already. You go to school already hungry and you expect nothing at school. And when you get there, the teacher also is very angry. It doesn't welcome you like the way you expect to be welcome, because also everything is not going well because you're not being paid. And when you got there, you just, hey, just come in the class. You just go in the class. And when you sit there, the teacher's there, pulling up the face. Doesn't want anyone to talk. He's teaching. He doesn't know. He doesn't care if you are listening or not listening. He's hungry. He has his own fight. The stomach is empty. He's just teaching on, he's saying whatever he want to say. But you and the kids, you got nothing to ask you, because you can't ask also you are hungry. And they will just keep on yawning one way, like all the time. All the time. Yeah, DRC. You're hungry. You slept hungry. You woke up hungry. You went to school hungry. You went to school hungry. You don't expect to eat anything. That's why Congolese people, when the kids, when they ask questions, they always ask tough questions. Not like Americans. Americans, when they ask questions, they ask easy questions. Easy and simple. Yeah. Maybe like an American kid will just ask like, maybe like, I think if one day I will be a president of this country, I think I will make sure everything is moving smoothly and everything is functioning in this country. You know, when a country where people are not going to be working, I'll make sure I create a job for everyone. And every American will be getting maybe less than 10,000 a month. That's an American idea. That's an American vision. But in DRC, a kid, when he asks you a question, you have to be very careful to answer that question, because they always ask a stupid question. Not because they want, because they're hungry. They can't reason properly. As Congolese, we can't reason properly because we're always hungry. And when you're hungry, you just speak anything when it comes out. You don't even control it. It's hard to control the mouth. Yeah, we just use it because we under pressure. Stomach is empty, nothing. And there is the Congolese kid who were like, Mommy. And his father like, yes. I saw you last night. You went on top of my mom. What were you doing there? And you're like, hey, stupid, keep quiet. And like, yeah, Dad, I saw you. Mommy was crying like, what were you doing on my mom? That's a Congolese kid. They don't like Americans. Same with our government. You cannot compare our government with American government. American government, when their citizens are in a problem, when the citizens have a problem and in the bad situation, they always come to intervene. And when they come to intervene, they always prepare. By all means, they try to rescue their citizen, wherever they may be in the world. If it's just one citizen is affecting an American citizen, maybe it's in Iran, or maybe in Jerusalem, yeah, they're going to come in and attend him. Maybe even in Palestine, Americans, yeah, they will try all their best, send the aircraft, send even the ship, and even the cars. They use land, they use even drones, they use man, they use telephone, communication, just to rescue one individual, just one person, if he's an American. That's why America is a powerful country in the world. It's because wow, they take care of their own people, because what they produce, because what they can provide for their own citizen. Just one. And before they do that, they update the family, they tell the family what is happening. Maybe feel like your family were complaining, they're like, no, as the American government is ready to American will try their best to rescue everyone who's there. Whatever American citizen, wherever he may be in the world, he will be rescued. Yeah, that's how America is. As American, we don't leave anybody behind. Anybody must be equal to in America. The president must be protected, the citizen must be protected as well. That's America. America we want, not America of injustice, not America of inequality. We need America where everyone, society will be equal. And it's a land of all. And whatever trouble you are, we can come and rescue you as Americans. That's Americans. Americans, they will fly the whole army from America to Palestine, from America to Iran, just to rescue one American. Just one American. Just Americans. Use everything. I don't like us in DRC. Just when you have a problem, the government will just come. Sometimes the government doesn't even know that you have a problem as a citizen. Because they don't know what's happening with you. They don't care. They're just busy with their own stuff. And when you're like, no, we have our citizen who have a problem, and like, the government will just come and tell you. Non, nous connaissons que vous avez des problèmes. Donc, les problèmes dont nos concitoyens font face, normalement, vous savez qu'ici, attaquer l'État, attaquer le gouvernement, ne sont pas en mesure de les aider. Les victimes doivent rester là parce que le gouvernement est capable. Vous connaissez qu'à cause de la mauvaise route, à cause aussi des transports, nous n'avons pas vraiment de bonnes routes qui vont nous faciliter juste pour aider nos citoyens. Donc pour cela, je crois qu'on n'a pas vraiment beaucoup à dire, mais nous allons prier pour eux. That is Congo. Yeah, we're not like Americans. And when you see, they will know, est-ce que vous savez que les routes là ne sont pas impraticables? On ne peut pas pratiquer ces routes là. Vous savez qu'il n'y a pas quand même des routes qui connectent les provinces. Et vous savez aussi, les chemins navals aussi ne travaillent pas. Vous savez que aussi les chemins aériens ici n'avons pas des avions. Donc nous sommes des pauvres. I'm like, these guys. So now if we are poor, who's gonna fight against poverty? Who's going to help us? Who's going to make us rich? If we don't have roads, who's going to make those roads to be practical? If you don't have transport, who's going to provide the transport if not a government? Yeah. That's why we are in a very bad situation in Congo. Not like Americans. Bad situation.